Hey everyone, okay, so I am going to be making the Bravo non-dairy probiotic drink. Now, for most of you, well not most of you, but for many of you, people have allergic reactions to dairy or do not want to do dairy. So this is the alternative. So I'm going to take you step by step how to make the non-dairy Bravo probiotic drink. It's going to be a two-part series because I'm going to show you how to make it, then I'm going to let it ferment for 24 hours, and then I will do another video and tell you more instructions from there. So, first thing that we need to do is we need to take 1 quart or 4 cups of chlorine-free water or bottled water and put it in a large glass bowl. So I'm just going to do that right now. That's 2, 3, and 4. So there are your 4 cups of water. Next thing is we need a tablespoon of sugar. It can be raw, brown, or white, but just make sure that there are no artificial sweeteners. So I've got a tablespoon of white sugar. I'm going to throw that in there. And then what we need is a tablespoon of lemon juice. So I've already measured out a tablespoon of lemon juice, so I'm just going to throw that in there. And you can put in some dried fruit. It could be a prune, a fig, a date, or an apricot. I have an apricot. I'm going to throw it in there, and basically this is your first part of your mixture. Now you want to stir it for a little, and just make sure that it dissolves. That's very important. So I'm just going to stir it for a little and let it dissolve. The second part that we will be doing is we are going to basically use the packets, which are part of pretty much the starter kit. This is pretty much dissolved, so we're going to the second part. Okay, so second part. What we need to do is we need the non-dairy Bravo, it's the starter kit. So we just need one of those bags, and we are going to pretty much just cut it open and throw it in the small glass cup. I'm using a small cup. You can use a small bowl if you want also. I'm just going to throw that in there. That's the starter kit. Just get rid of that. Next thing is we are going to have the powdered chondroitin sulfate packet, which we are going to throw in there also. So I'm just going to take one of those, and you can tear it open, which is great. Throw that in there. That's good. It's all in there. And then we are going to take the powdered complex, which is the probiotic powdered complex. And we're going to take one of those bags, or packets should I say, and I'm just going to cut it open and throw it in there. So the next thing that you're going to do with the glass mix is that with the dissolved sugar in the water mix with the lemon juice and prune, well, it's not a prune, it's an apricot. We are going to take 3 tablespoons of the juice and pour it in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it up and make sure that it's dissolved. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just mixing it up and dissolving it. Now, just so you know, once this is mixed, it may be a little bit clumpy, and that is fine. Don't worry about the clumps. But once this is mixed, we are going to throw in the big batch of homemade juice. So in here that you can see that there are a little bit of clumps. That is fine. But I'm just going to throw that in now into the kit. That's good to go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it up. So in the juice you can see clumps, and that is perfectly normal. So don't worry about that. I'm just mixing it around just to make sure that everything is combining nicely. So that's pretty much it. So now what you need to do with this mix is we are going to take a foil, which I've already got right over here, and we are going to cover it very, very loosely. So I'm just going to kind of cover it loosely, so you want it to breathe so it can ferment. I'm going to put it in one of the cupboards, and it's got to be at a room temperature. This is very important. It must be between 60 and 78 degrees. Now I've got an infrared temperature gauge, and I've already measured it. I'm around 70 degrees in my cupboard. You want to be away from vibrations, heat, or blowing fans. And you do not want to move or mix it while it is fermenting. So let that ferment for approximately 24 hours overnight, and then I will come back for the second part of the video and give you further instructions. Thank you.